Hi, it's Adam, and I'm going to talk about fat loss again, and that actually to lose fat, it's all to do with being hungry. What I mean by that is if you don't feel the sensations of hunger during the process of fat loss, it doesn't matter how intensely you work out, you could do hours and hours and hours of working out a day and still not actually lose body fat. And that's due to a simple rule that a lot of people seem to forget, clients forget, as well as trainers and general people. If you are eating more calories than you're using, it's a simple rule, you're not going to lose body fat. And I think we have to really stick that in the head. So I've repeated this message because I think sometimes people don't actually realize that's exactly what's needed. Simple message, and yet it gets repeated and repeated to many people. So really try to ingrain it in your head. If you're eating and you're not hungry, you're probably not doing it right. What's the most effective way of fat burning? Now, you could do cardio, you could do exercises, you could do gymnastics, boxing, all these type of movements. But what's the most effective to me? I would say it's actually weight training, because you can create a platform of safety, make it long-term, and create intensity of muscle contraction, which is basically going to give you shape. So on one hand, of fat loss, it's diet, being hungry, but eating good nutritious foods and less calories and burning. From an exercise perspective, it's actually what can you do safest with the highest amount of intensity possible. And I would say from research and time and experience in clients, it is actually weight training. Does that mean only do weight training? No, because you might have a hobby, you might be in a team sport, and there's other factors that you can complement. But if we were to say for shape and body composition, 4 single hours per week of weight training is going to get you the shape you want. Everything else is just additional stuff. If it's shape that you want, abs that you want, or muscle size or things like that. If it's not, keep doing what you're doing, but it doesn't necessarily make you healthy, because remember, it's about muscle contraction, safety, not getting injuries, and then burning more calories than you're actually expending. So really simple, and I'm trying to give the simplicity so you have focus and clarity on how to do it. I've spent hours doing things like yoga, Olympic lifting, boxing, Thai boxing, running, and I like all these things as hobbies, but they don't necessarily get me the shape that I want. So recently I've been zoning in, focusing on fat burning to get abs back, and I'd say the most effective way is very tight calorific nutrition and intense weight training, intensity of weights with a safe set of exercises to do. Okay, so back to fat loss concepts, guys and girls. I've talked about it before, and it's not always about giving new information, but repeating the same message, giving you information that's going to help you. And so I mentioned before that you do exercise for the upper body and an exercise for the lower body, and you do them as a superset. That means, let's say I do squats or deadlifts, which is lower body, and then I'll do a shoulder press or bench press. Now, why does this work that I do one of them and then I do the other, so upper body and then lower body, very close in time between each other, is that it creates peripheral heart action, which means that Bruce Lee and Arnold Schwarzenegger used to use this method, which means the heart just gets worked really hard. So at the same time as working all the lower body muscles, you also then work out all the upper body muscles. So the actual metabolism speeds up and the heart action works. So it's like you're doing cardiovascular, getting that benefit, but you're changing your body composition by training the lower body, doing a big lower body movement, and then doing a big upper body movement. So great way of getting a good sweat, getting all the muscles working, even doing it in a short period of time, or using it as an interval, so it'd get that sort of effect. And I'll be writing a program soon so you can see this and put it down as a system if you want to use it. Can't come in to the studio personally and train with me, or do that instead. And yeah, it'll be here soon.